Oh, hey there. It's a rainy morning on the West Coast, and you know what that means. It's a nice day to play some Go, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to play an old game back from the archives. Take a look, because this is a fun one. This one was battles within battles, and just kind of a complex, complicated back and forth game, close game. So let's just get into it. I was 9K up against 11K. This is from sometime in the last year. I can't remember exactly when, but it's a fairly recent-ish game, and we'll get into it. So we each take a corner, as we typically do. Black had the first move, so I'm playing as white. Important to note here. Alright, so we can leave that left-hand corner alone, jump up into the middle of the left-hand side, no problem. Black attacks our corner, sure, kind of fend him off. Cutting move by black early, sure. We take one kill there. Black might get something out of this. This is a wild little fight going on right off the bat here. Like, look how that played out. So black cut here, right? And that little cutting point, which severed this group off, which is still looking okay. It's definitely in danger, but it can run out this way. And if I can play one move out here, or one up here, maybe something like that, I can start to build that little bit of a framework. Along the bottom of the board should be okay. And we have this group here, which is now, doesn't really have any territory captured unless we can maybe kill these three off, right? That's definitely a potential option. If we can kill those. And black has potentially stolen this corner. Good on him for that. But also his other group that he used to split my group, this one's in not necessarily great shape either, right? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties, no territory captured. He's got to run. If I can play like here or here, there's a good chance I can kind of create a net around this and kill this off. So we'll see how that plays out. Carrying on. Black's trying to run up here. He's trying to keep this group alive, which is a big deal if he can do that. Because if I can kill that off, all of a sudden I have a lot of territory and influence on that left-hand side of the board. So we capped him off, that's nice, and then black played a conservative move down here just to keep his corner alive. He gets an eye in here, and he'll get another eye in there somewhere, right? So black's officially alive down here now. For the most part, I mean, maybe I could attack that. If I played here and he ignored it, and then I played here... Sorry, if I played here, he ignored it, and then I played here, I could potentially kill this group off. But realistically, I'm not going to do that. He probably won't let that happen. So he's probably alive. I'm definitely still kind of on the run out this way. But it looks like there's a good chance I'll kill this group of 4 Blackstones off. And there we go. So black played one conservative move down here. And then I get that kind of nice reciprocal play by going here, and that's exactly what we talked about before. It just gives this group of 4 a little bit of strength and just some support. By playing that now, our outline is kind of looking like this. We maybe have an eye in here already, and if we can get another eye kind of in this space, we'll be alive, and that's what we want. So black responds with another cut. Whew, okay. Aggressive plays here by black, and I guess because he can kind of run and potentially play off this stone, right? And what he's trying to do is threaten this stone to keep these 4 alive. We'll see how that plays out. And this is interesting because this is where the battles within battles start taking place, right? I'm trying to kill this group of 4 off. He's trying to kill now this group of mine off, which is quite a bit bigger, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties. Meanwhile, his group of 4 has 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. Right now, I have the advantage on this battle. So he can start putting the pressure on this group. If he can get me down to 3 liberties, then he's got the advantage, and then he should push that forward and try and get that kill. But there's also, don't forget, this group here, right? Which, again, has 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties on black's side. So if he's threatening my group of white, I can also potentially threaten this group of his. So there's 3 groups kind of being pressured all at the same time. This one, my white group, and this black group. And whichever one of those gets killed off first, that's going to influence that whole chunk of the board. Like, everything's kind of hinging on that in that lower left-hand quadrant. So now I kind of expect black probably to play like here, and start to try and capture this group. We'll see what he does. Jumps out to the middle of the board instead. Interesting. Maybe that's for the, this group. He can run it this way and connect up. Interesting choice. I like that. That maybe might have been better here, just to put pressure on this group. But what I'm trying to do is force this group and give myself some leeway to run out here. If I can Atari him with the next play by going here, then I can play here after that, and then all of a sudden I'm probably going to be alive, and then I can kill this group of 4 off. But keep an eye now, because he might run this way with his group of 2, and that'll put pressure on these 3, right? So then if he plays here, then my group's only got 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties again, and then there's so many groups, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups, kind of all hanging in the balance, right, with how this works out. And that'll have a huge impact on the rest of the game and the final score. So black runs out, sure. We push out along with him, and then black just leaves it alone. That's crazy. I think black should be focusing on this area. For him to jump up here, I mean, sure, but this is critical. What do I do here? I respond, sure. Interesting. So he played a couple moves up here, 3 plays up here, and sort of semi-stole that corner a little bit, but didn't really do any damage. I can push down this way, and that's totally fine. And then he jumps back down here. Maybe he was just buying himself a minute to think about what to do. I don't know. But I like that play from black because he's giving himself just that exit strategy to get out of there. Because you can see I'm starting to kind of wrap around. If I can link this group up down here with this longer group and just box him in there, then I'll get that kill. But then I give myself that exit strategy as well. Love that play. And then black ignores it again. So interesting. This isn't resolved. I mean, it's crazy for him to keep jumping away, because like watching this now and replaying this, I want to kill those 4 off, and that would just give me so much security over here. It would connect these 3 up with this longer white group into one massive group, and then it's totally safe. You don't have to worry about it, and then it can really put the pressure on this black group, this little stone that's all by himself, and I can really start to have a lot of influence in that whole area. What was black's last play? Down here. Okay, so sure. He's pushing out. I kind of respond, threaten to cut underneath. Another run out. I like what I'm doing here, because I'm giving this long group of mine that has no territory technically captured yet, I'm just giving him a runway. I can link up, I can connect here and here, and all of a sudden this group has a ton of liberties. I can kill these 4 off at my leisure. It's just giving me that space to run out and add to my liberties if I need to. Black gets aggressive and attacks, sure. He loves splitting me. This guy has definitely split me multiple times now, and will to be determined on how that works out, whether that works out for him or not. Because he's putting his own groups in danger by doing that, right? Like, it's kind of it's a risky play, risky business. So anyway, my group of 3, it looks like this one maybe worked out for him. This doesn't look great. I have 2 liberties. He can put me in a ladder here, potentially with the next play. I don't know how I respond. I do come out, sure. All right, but this is going to be on the run now, right? Like, this group, nothing good is going to come of this. I just got to keep running out this way, and to what? I'm going to have to salvage this. I think I have to kind of take this group and extend it down this way, right? If I can get a play down here and start to build up a bit of a wall, you can see how this one then, if I get stuck laddering, I'll come out and attach, and then this will all be mine. But I don't think it's worth just running out there right now. Okay, oh, fair enough. Or we can start to attack those 2. Interesting. He could split me again here, though, which... No, he doesn't do. Okay. I mean, I have a lifeline now. This is alive. This is interesting how this played out. Like, I'm still on the run, though, right? Like, this is alive for now, but I'm still clearly on the run. I have nothing captured, not really threatening anything, and actually in doing this, we're really building up black's lower right-hand corner, right? Like that's pretty much captured now, and it's his attacking that has kind of got him that defensive territory. So I don't love what I'm doing down here. Just replaying this again and looking at it, don't love how I've handled this. I maybe would have, like I said, I think I would have focused up here first, try and really capture some space up here, and then run out. And then you have a little bit of influence roughly here that you can kind of exert this way and maybe threaten to cut underneath in this space here. But to be determined. Still running, sure. Black's looking to bridge, it looks like, because this group of his still in trouble, and you can see the link to this stone and then maybe to this stone. But he's got a lot of disconnected chunks here, right? He's got this group, he's got this stone that's kind of by himself, he's got 4 here that probably will connect underneath, but this one here, a little bit of in no man's land, I can potentially exploit that, and also this one. So he's got to do some linking up here to kind of solidify his lifelines. And there we go. So we threaten to cut. Sure, he does push over, threaten to cut again. He links up. Interesting. I probably should have played. I was expecting to play here with that last play, right? And then we can threaten this stone and potentially then play that next play. But at this point, I would fully expect him to go here at, what's that, M5. I would expect him to do that next. Sure enough. And I haven't done myself any favors again, because now I'm still on the run. It would have been really nice to have that connection up through there, and if I could capture that stone, then that kind of changes everything. Sure. Still threatening that stone, but now I'm also 1 move away from being Atari'd, right? I only have 2 liberties here. So how does he handle that? Okay. Pushing up, then he just completely bails. Man, this is a wild game. So nothing is real other than like this little tiny group of blacks down here, and maybe this lower corner of blacks also. Nothing's really settled. He's probably got this too, but those are smallish. Aside from this one down here, that's a decent chunk of territory. But like nothing is really settled yet. Like any of these groups could be killed off. This group could die. This group of 3 could totally die. This group could die. My long, skinny group that has nothing captured potentially extends up to here and could die. Maybe I extend it to here, but that could be killed. Meanwhile, I'm trying to put pressure on those 3, and I'm trying to pressure his bigger group here. This stone now of his is kind of all in the open. I could kill that. It's just, this is a wild game. I'm trying to kill those 4. So whoever gets the first sort of big-ish kill here, this is gonna really start to settle what's happening, and it's tough to say how this is gonna go. And this is kind of fun for me because I haven't actually played through this since the first time I played it, so I don't really know what's gonna happen. I just have a note that says there's lots of battles, and it's a battles within battles, and it's a fun game. So that's why I kind of like going through these again and watching them, just because you hopefully pick up some mistakes and learn a little bit from your own playing style and things you would do differently next time. If you can learn 1 or 2 things from replaying a game, I think it's totally worth it. It's a fun little exercise. So what do we do next? I feel like I gotta go here, right? I need to fend off this stone and really link up this group so that I get this space, because this is totally under threat. I need to play probably here to link these 3 up, and then I'll get an eye potentially. Then I'd still have to play here. So this is totally unsettled. I need an eye. I need 2 eyes, but I need 1 to start. So we fend him off, sure. But then there we go. So black has done a good job in eliminating this eye now, right? Because as soon as he plays here, my stone's an Atari. I lose my eye here. That's gone. So now best case scenario, we get an eye here. I play here, here, and here. There's a really good chance he's going to be able to kill this group of mine off now. Just because I don't have the eyes. I think I was banking on this one, which I did not have. So what do we do next? Oh, we could play here, actually. This would be a nice play. And then we can threaten these 2 stones, and that potentially gives me an eye up here. So it can be salvaged. We'll see. I don't mind that either, actually, because we're also threatening to cut here with the next play, right? We'd put this guy into Atari. I think he has to respond here because he's got to link up. If he doesn't do that, then I play there. I put this stone into Atari. He's got to go here. I can cut him here, maybe, and then, I don't know, threaten this underneath group, but there's a lot happening. I can't even wrap my head around it. So, okay, he kind of ignores this, puts me into Atari. Sure. Respond. I don't know if I needed to respond there, but I think I want to keep the pressure on those two. So, fair enough. Interesting choice. Goes down low. Why wouldn't I play here, put him into Atari, and then play here? If I can get 2 plays in, if I can go here and here, I'm alive. This group is down here is live, right? I don't fully understand why he did that. How do we respond? Up top. Interesting. Okay, we're threatening. I don't love that. I don't really get anything out of that. Fair enough. I get at least 1 link up here, right, between this group of 5 and this group of 2, because even if he tries to cut, I link over, and it gives me a smidgen of hope now to sneak out and link up with this bigger group, thereby encircling this group. This one's back in trouble again, actually. It's a big group, but he's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 liberties, which I can eat up fairly quickly. He's almost netted in already. So how does he respond to this? Across. Interesting. What do? I guess I gotta go here next? Do I go down here? Yeah, that... I don't know. Is this the right move? If I go down here, I put him into Atari, I get the kill. I can link up. I don't know. I guess I go there. So I have an eye. We got 1, but still, this group is in rough shape. Man, okay, so now you can see what Black's trying to do. He's trying to link up his group here with this one, right? That's his bridge, but it's a bit far out, to be honest. I don't know. He probably should have played here, but maybe not. What do we do? Okay, I like that. We're on a short leash here, right? We only got. I'm just looking at my bottom group. I have, if he really pressures it, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 liberties. Mind you, I can link up to this group of 2, potentially giving me an extra liberty or 2, and I can link up to here. But what I'm trying to do, it looks like, is I'm trying to kill this group off. If I can kill that group off, I think I win the game, right? Because then everything down here is going to be safe. Of mine. And everything of his is in trouble. I shouldn't say everything. He's alive here, and this group will probably link up, so that's fine. But if I can kill that off, then I have a huge advantage in this game. So he goes up. Do we cut? We do split. Nice. Okay, so pressure's on now, and Black's group has 1, 2, 3, 4. He's down to 5 liberties, right? And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have the advantage. I think we can go ahead and try and kill this group off, but we'll see what happens. What does he do next? Puts me into Atari. Sure, I push up. Is what it is. Atari, sure. I push down. He links up. What's he got for liberties now? You always got to be aware of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then if he connects up, he'd have 5. He'd have 6. And now I might be behind because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He took a liberty away down here, and also the potential for me to kill off a cutoff group down here. So that was kind of a nice defensive play, that last one of his, and it puts me behind in the liberty fight. So what do we do next here? Oh, that's a great play. I love that. Oh, this just changed the game. How did I not see this? I'm going to kill this stone off, right? And guess what? This just swung the whole game, because my group down here that was behind on the Liberty battle guaranteed that I can connect up to this group of 4, which now, if this stone is gone, connects up to my sort of bigger group, which actually extends all the way down here. And that's all one group now, regardless of the fact that by killing off that stone, I cut off this group. Because even if I didn't kill off this black group, I have an eye down here, and I will get an eye in here. That group's alive, but the bonus is I'm completely circling this group, and he's only got one eye in there, so that's toast. That's a big, big win. What does black do? Whoops, lost the camera. There we go. Black, super conservative random play there. I think he recognized, oh shoot, I lost this group. I need to make sure this group doesn't get killed off. Salvage your 10 points or whatever in the corner. So let's just quickly check the score now. It's going to give me, computer has given me that. It's also given me these 4. So the sort of trickle-down effects of killing this group is my group that encircled it, which at one point was a little bit fuzzy, like that was in trouble. That's guaranteed to be alive now, which means this group of 4 of blacks is toast. So by killing off this group, we completely swung the match in our favor. Now we're up by 62 points. And actually, if I just go back, a couple plays here, go back to here. It's going to give a completely different score, I imagine. White by 49. Still gives me that. Interesting. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go back a few more. Here? White by 42. So I got a huge advantage just in those. What about back to here? Go back like 10 plays. White by 8. So in the next like 10 plays, I got like a 50-point advantage by killing this group off. Computer thinks, sure, this group's mine, but this group, it's in trouble. This group's in trouble. All of a sudden, we've been talking about this whole game. This whole lower left quadrant, aside from this little black corner, which is fine, that whole lower quadrant is going to determine probably the outcome of the game at this point, because we just have battles within battles within battles, and it's a house of cards, and whoever wins one of those kind of wins all of those. So we did win. Fast forward back to where we were. We get the Atari there. Bam. We go from 8 points ahead to 40, 50 points ahead, right? Love that. Get the kill. And now we can switch gears to the rest of the board. We've been focusing. We're 120-ish moves in, and like most of those have been down here. So black's got to make up some territory. So expect him to get maybe a little more aggressive now. Honestly, he probably could have resigned at this point, because there's a good chance I think I'm going to win this game. But never say never. Got to have that fighting spirit. Try to win those games when you're behind sometimes. So black has a potential to get a nice chunk along the top of the board. I expect I'm probably going to jump in here somewhere. And also I got to jump in here somewhere. And I'd like to try and threaten to cut in under here. So expect maybe a move like here somewhere and in the near future, so that black's got to respond somewhere down here, and then I can push up this way. Like you can imagine, a nice sequence for me would be like I go maybe here, black comes down, and then I jump up here. Black maybe comes up, I don't know, but then at some point black probably jumps in up there. But regardless, doesn't matter. We take the jump in up at the top instead, which is, I think that's fair. If we had given up that move to black, he'd have literally the whole top of the board. So that's a crazy move. What's he doing here? I don't think this served him very well, because I'm alive down here. What's he going to do? Threaten my one single stone here? And he's not really gaining any territory. His group's already alive, so it doesn't matter. He should have, I think, responded up here. I can go here and really put the pressure on his corner. I think that would be the next move to make. And all of a sudden I've sealed him into that corner, into a tight little box, kind of like down here. And that means I'm free to try and capture that whole upper corner. So how do we respond? Down there. Sure. I don't know. I don't like this. These are small moves. There's a huge move left on the board, right? Like over here. If you play like here or here, here, somewhere in there, like that's a massive influence if you jump in there. That should be addressed soon. But we're squabbling over little points in the middle. I don't understand this. That's a better move on black's part. He's sacrificing this stone if I want to take it, sure, but he's extending his group all the way out to here, right, as opposed to stopping here. Jumps out a few more lines. Mind you, I can still throw in here. But you can see what he's doing. I respect that. I'm okay with that. There we go. That's the one I wanted. We're going to threaten these two. Try and box them in there. As we do. And then we get a nice strong line here, although there are cutting points, right? And black has a propensity in this game to exploit those. And actually, if he did cut there and I put him into a ladder, it looks like he'd probably hit this group and be fine. So I need to address that point right there. I should probably play, I would play here, P15. That's got to be the next move. Please, dear God. Nope, I ignored it. Okay, but I got the big move, sure. Instead of playing a little further to the bottom and threatening to cut underneath, I played at a point here where I'm trying to capture this space. And fair enough, I have a nice solid wall here. If I can get another one here and capture that space in between, then sure. Let's plow ahead here a little bit. I don't know, this is... Actually, black did a good job of... He only had this little corner, right? And he fully extended up quite a bit there. Like, this is all new. With 4 stones, he got a lot of points. And I haven't gotten much yet. I got this stone here, but it's weak, and I need to beef it up so that I can keep this space. Okay, push up. Looks like I'm trying to kill these 3, I guess. Looks like I'll get that, but I mean, I'd rather get this. That's way more points than this. So, and then black goes left. Yeah, this is a crazy game. I don't fully understand this. Like, it's chaos, but some of these moves are not great. Like this one of his. If I was black, he probably should have played here, maybe. Threaten my stone back this way, and then he's like sneaking up around, and I can see what he's doing. He's strengthening his corner, but I can still jump in there at the 3-3. So I take that move. Yeah, I like that. Exactly the one I talked about. I could take it instead, and that gives me that just strengthens me so much. I got a line here. Now I'm getting a line here, and that by default means I should be able to capture a lot of that space in the middle. Threatens to cut, sure. But that, honestly, that's fine. If he does cut, that's cool that I ignored it because it didn't matter. He's threatening to go here, right? And put this group into Atari. Split my group of 3 from this group down here, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to say, yeah, cut if you want, then I'll go here, and I'm still going to cut and capture these 3. And he does. Puts me into Atari, sure. Bounce off. It doesn't really matter. This feels pretty safe now. Now that I got a stone in here and here, he can't really jump in there. He could still cut here potentially, but with one more play, like here, something like that, all of a sudden I've got a nice net around that territory. Black does have a safe move here at C17, so now I would say that's pretty solid that he has that entire upper left corner. And I'm just going to check the score now to see what we're at. White by 70. We've pulled ahead even more, and it's giving me this, right? Which is great. Hey, we got a cat. Hey, kitty. Good job by black to capture that corner, but yeah, I'm pulling ahead on this one right now. Up by 70 points. Like, we're in control of this game. Yeah, I don't like, again, I'm squabbling over like little bits of territory over here that I don't need to worry about. Like, I need to play out here somewhere to really put this on lockdown. Something I would definitely do differently next time around. Couple nice plays by black. He's pushing out this way, and all of a sudden going from like a little bit of the left-hand corner now to like the whole left-hand corner, right? That's a big piece of territory. I don't like that I gave that up, especially without getting this yet. There it is. It's about time. We addressed it. That feels safe now, right? The outline of my territory is officially linked up. I got everything in between. So this game must be close to finishing. Pardon me, you can probably push ahead here pretty quick. Sure. Oh, another potential kill down here. What do you know? It was his cutting stones. Again, remember he cut me ages ago. I think it was right here. I had 3 stones over here. Let's redraw that. I had 3 stones here. He cut me here. Ended up not working out for him. I'm going to, looks like maybe get that kill. I'll probably have to play there next. Ah, there we go. That's a nice move. Ooh. Did I screw this up? What happened there? I'm going to back up here. this looked safe, right? But hey, one play, my 2 stones are in Atari. Link that up. One more play, my whole group here is now in Atari. Oh, and if he kills that group up, that group of 4 down here that I've killed off since like the beginning of the game is back alive. Ugh, yep. I totally blew it. I blew this little left-hand side. Got my group killed off and allowed him to salvage his group of 4 there. Yikes. I won't be up by 70 now. Yeah, I just lost 30 points. Ouch. That hurts. Still up by 40 though, so can't really complain, but that was mismanaged. And that also means I won't be able to kill off this group, right? Because if this group's toast, then all of a sudden his territory is huge in the upper left. That's a big old chunk of territory. And yet we're threatening one little stone in the middle for some reason. He cuts me again. Sure. Oh, I think he just screwed up though. Yes. Yes. Oh, never mind. I take that back. Put him in Atari. Sure, it doesn't matter. I thought I could kill that group of 3 off, but it didn't matter because one more play and I was toast over here. So, whatever. It doesn't matter. Squabbling over the middle of the board, doesn't matter. Pushing him over. I like this. This was interesting. I kept forcing him, right? He'd link up. I'm just back up there for a minute. This is already a long one. I can go longer. Right here, this 3. We put him into Atari, and he's got to link up with these 3, right? But then guess what? He's still in trouble, and then we push him this way, right? He clears the Atari, links up, sure, but then we push him over into Atari with literally the next move. He comes over, Atari again, he links up, but he's still in trouble, right? He's got 3 liberties left, and I can cut any of those off. So that actually worked out. That was a nice little trap. I like that. He didn't see that coming. Otherwise, he would have abandoned it a little earlier, but puts me up. Sure, he's Atariing this group here, but now I have 3 liberties. He can't kill that group before I kill his group, which only has 2, which means this group is officially alive. There we go. One more play. He puts me into Atari. Sure, that means I'll probably take the kill. Bam. Nice play there. That's a random play. I'll take the kill. Sure. Put me into Atari, link up. So those 3 are now dead. So we got some kills here. We blew it on the left-hand side, but we got a nice kill in the middle. We're also going to kill these 3. And don't forget about this kill here. This is actually a bit of a kill fest. How many captures? We got 14 captures. 14 executed captures, I should say. That's a lot that haven't been killed yet. That's probably more than 14 right there. So, plus those 3. So, okay, we solidify the side of the board, sure. Black's getting aggressive over here. Yeah, he played me a little bit there, sure. That kind of stings. I totally misplayed that. I don't like what happened there at all. I gave up some space for absolutely nothing. And now it's kind of endgame type stuff here. Yeah, we're just fighting over the last little bits and pieces. None of this is going to matter. Throw in there, I think, for no particular reason. No way I'm going to get that. Fly through the end of this. It's almost a 300 move game. It's a long game. Looks like we're just being petty and trying to get a win up there on the corner. Didn't happen. We both pass. End of the game, 307 moves. Wow. And black by 3? What? Black won the game? I was up by 70 points and black won this game? Oh, that's deflating. No wonder I was throwing in here at the bottom right and up here at the top left. I was trying to get a couple points back. You know where that came from was in here. This totally misplayed. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. It's great for recording videos. This little battle up here, and I totally misplayed that. And he ended up getting this whole line of stones here, which was more than 5 points. And that won him the game. Right? I'm just going to back that up. because he weaseled his way in here with this. He played there. Cut him off. I should have played right here. Put him into Atari this way, and then I wouldn't. Then that's so sealed up. This stone's dead, and just like, hey, I got all this. I completely misplayed that, because then he ended up just getting that kill, and he just weaseled his way in here. He got all the way around and just like came in this way, right? And that's definitely more than 5 points, and that's what lost me the game. Yikes. Hey, we have a cat again. Hey, kitty. Oh, don't press buttons. No. I'm going to stop recording. Nearly. We almost blew it. Bad cat. Man, I can't believe I blew that game. Ouch. That stings. We had a huge advantage, and we totally blew that one. That's a rough one. It's a fun game, but... Wait, is it... Oh no, white by 15. Wait, no, that's not right, because I didn't get this kill down here. That's black's. Back this up 2 more. There we go. Yeah, black won by 3. I was 5, sorry. 5.3. For a moment, I'm like, wait, did I win? No, because this group down here was safe. Oh, so we got some serious kills. We blew this one over here on the left-hand side. We blew this up here. That should have been a win. That was a loss against a weaker opponent. So that was a pretty rough ending to that game, actually. Totally mismanaged it, so. Yeah, I should take the easy kill up here. I don't know. That's the lesson. But it was a fun one, though, right? Because all these early battles, this lower left-hand corner, that's kind of where the action was. Battles within battles within battles. And it's crazy. I won that battle, and I kept saying, like, oh, whoever wins this battle is probably going to win the game. And then it put me up by 70, 40 to 70 points. 40 is probably a more accurate number. But being up by 40 and then blowing it with, a loss over here and then a loss up here, stings. That's not what you want to do. That's not how you win games. Being up by 40 points and then blowing it with a stupid play. So getting too aggressive. I got too aggressive. I tried to get fancy over here and capture that stone. I should have played defensively, put him into Atari, force him left, seal up my edge. Bob's your uncle, game's over. Take the win. If you're up by 40 points, don't get fancy. That's the lesson. Yeah, don't blow it. Anyway, fun game. Thanks for watching along. That was a long one. If you stuck around, throw me a comment down below just to know you watched the whole thing. I'll write you a little thank you. That'd be great. Because that's a long one, 37 minutes. 38 minutes now. Okay, we'll end it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Let's go.